what's in this one?
Well, it's early in the morning. I just got off work. Ronnie calls me, hey, come over to the shop and get this done. Levi's over there making racket. Hey, Levi, we're trying to shoot some video. Can you hold on just a second? Thank you. He's so happy about it, too. So, we're jacking up this side of the truck, jack up the other side, get it up on jack stands. We are doing a coilover install on the front of Natasha today. This is Natasha, by the way, my truck. She's always been Natasha. I didn't name it that, but that's what she is, so that's what she's gonna be. Anyways, we're using the B Benny kit to get these coilovers on. We're using the QA1 coilovers with 650-pound springs in the front that are, I think, 9 inches long, right? Something like that.
Yeah, something like that. We can link them down below.
Yeah. So this is the start. We're gonna be doing this over a few days, so we don't have to like grind it out. We can just like do a part, and then the next day we'll do another part, and the next day we'll do another part, and then another part. But it'll all be one video.
So this is the B Benny kit. I don't know if Beau told you guys that. It comes with the upper control arms that are on his truck. Those ones, and they're on my truck. Those ones. This is a B Benny kit too. People have asked us, do you have to pull the motor? Do you have to do this? Do you have to do that? Most of like B Benny's builds, the builds that he does on his Instagram, he like pulls the whole cab off the chassis, and he just has a chassis and he does his work, and that's that. We had a few issues with my kit. We had to shave this control arm right here. That's because the angle that we welded this on wasn't right. And then what did we do on this side? Oh, this side we had to shave it to clear the steering rack. So we know a little better now, so we're going to try a little better on Beau's truck. But it does look like we have to cut out a little bit here. And then you have to cut your current shock mount off. We're not taking the engine out. We definitely don't need to do it for this side. I think we're going to have to take the intake manifold off just so we can get our gun down in there. But we may just try taking the actual intake portion off and seeing what we can do. You got to take your wheels and tires off. We don't plan on taking off Beau's control arms. What we're going to do is we're going to take the... right now we're just going to take everything off and we're going to start cutting away, because cutting shouldn't be in the way of anything. When we get ready to weld, we're going to pull the torsion bars, since it's going to be on coilovers. We'll get those out of the way, and it should be good to go. I put my STI in the sun. It looks good. Since I haven't been hiding it in the house garage, I don't know, I kind of want to drive it more. We are going to be doing some work on it once my truck's done. And some parts got here for my truck, some other parts. We'll be making a truck update video for me soon. But it's just not a priority right now. So Beau's got it off. This one tire. And here's what you do. You gotta cut this off. Oh yeah, we might have to take these off. Nah, I think we'll be okay. I think we can just be careful and cut. You know what I mean? Like, cause you cut it right here. Yeah. And like, we don't need to go that far. We have the plasma cutter and the grinder, so we can do it either or. I use the plasma cutter on mine, which is like, it's a little cleaner and you can get it into tighter spaces, which is nice. Levi's got a shotgun. He's about to blast some fools.
Gonna blast somebody. He's
got his American pants on. American flag pants. And his shotgun. Yep.
What's more American than that?
I know. So anyways, we got to get this off. But we're going to do the other side first. We're just trying to look and see what we got to take apart for this side.
Alright, so I took the shock off, and I got down in here, and I made my first cut. God, let me get out of the way. You can see it right there. You You have to cut on the top. You have to cut on the bottom. There's multiple layers in here. So I cut on the bottom right there also. There's multiple layers inside there. So you have to cut and then bend this down and then cut some more. And you should, once you bend this down, you should be able to cut all the way through. I'm using a plasma cutter because it's really hard to get in there with an angle grinder. If you take the upper control arm off, you can probably get the angle grinder in there and probably just get all the way up through there, but it's hard to get it straight up and down. What you have to do, will you hand me a batarang over there? Yeah, these little batarang pieces. And they look like this. I think Ronnie already showed y'all maybe. But they don't know? Okay. Once you cut this off, you have to get this, the part that you're cutting, it has to fit. This has to weld on like this right here. So basically, you make your first cut, and you get this off, and you see if this fits on good. If it fits on good, you should be good to go. Just weld it on, and then you can weld your coilover mount up top. What's up, YouTube? You bunch of losers. So here's what we're doing today. We cut off the arm over here, and now we are going to put these B-Bandy pieces on tonight. We're going to weld the little batarang shaped thing on here, and then we're going to try to get these on. Now, one thing we noticed that is different with these and with Ronnie's is that, and I think we mentioned this when we were installing these, is that we had to shave a bit of this down here to get it to clear the steering column on Ronnie's truck. This is Ronnie's truck. You can tell by the really good looking engine. Well, lo and behold, Jason from B-Bandy Customs trimmed these things down. It is a lot thinner down through here, so we should have absolutely no problem clearing that steering column down there. I can't speak enough about how much correspondence we've had with Jason at B-Bandy Customs. He is a super good guy. Every time we have a suggestion for him, he's like, thank you, you know, I'll take a look at it, this and that. And this is just evidence right here that he has, and I don't know if it's because of us or because of somebody else. I don't want to take credit for anything, but like, we mentioned this in a video. Maybe somebody else mentioned it, I don't know, but he cleaned that up and it looks amazing, and it's going to be way easier to install because of it. So Jason, if you're watching, thank you very much. That's a big deal. It's a huge deal when companies like listen to their buyers and, you know, change things. Or maybe he was just, I don't know, maybe he's in his garage like doing it himself and thought, oh, I'm hitting the freaking steering column, I need to change this. Anyways, so this is what we're doing. Today we got to cut some of this fender well off right here just to be able to fit that the coilover mount in there. With Ronnie's, he cut it all out. Like there's, oh, here he comes. Here comes Levi, our helper. Say what's up.
What's up?
So as you can see, hang on, dude. Hang on.
It's my house.
Where are you?
Yep.
Nice. Did you get hurt? I heard you crying. Did you get hurt? Did you fall?
No.
Okay.
I was crying about darn it.
Where are you? Did you punch him?
No.
You should have.
I didn't. He was running.
He was running?
Uh-huh.
Well, that's okay. He needs to run. He needs to get that cardio up. Anyways, you can see in Ronnie's truck we cut the fender wells completely out because he needs like crazy angle for some reason. I don't know. But we're gonna cut out just as much as we need to out of here. We probably won't cut all this, but I don't know. We'll draw it out and cut it and show you in a minute. Alright, so we got a hole cut. And Ronnie's in there fitting up the batarang. We're about to tack it in place and then weld it on. We tried out, here, will you hold that through there? And just show them how this fits. We already tried to see if it works like that, if it fits. There's going to be some tricky spots to get to when welding, but that's pretty much all I had to cut out. I mean, I cut out a little more than I needed to, but it'll be nice when we have to weld it, just being able to get to it. And right now I'm taking the sway bar off, and you shooting me?
Yep.
Oh.
I was shooting you, giving me a list of things to do.
Yes, Ronnie, do this.
So Beau's taking off the sway
Hey,
bar.
they're not supposed to see me working, okay? They're supposed to see me.
Oh, let me go over here.
They're not supposed to know that I turn wrenches.
So magically the sway bar fell off. I welded this on, and down here it's like super bunk. I can't weld upside down, but the top looks pretty good. That shit ain't coming off, that's for sure.
We're gonna send it. And I'm gonna die.
But Beau's taking the sway bar off. That way we can mount the mount here and check for coilover clearance.
You cannot run a sway bar with these kits, correct? Or you can?
You cannot.
Okay. It's important that you know that.
That is correct. You have to get like a custom sway bar made or something, because the coilover, where is it? Is it over here by Dominic?
No, it's right here.
Oh, the coilover is so fat around, gosh, like here, that the sway bar would hit it, so it just doesn't fit. That's the problem. So anyways, like I said, my up top welds look okay. You know?
We just need the metal to stick together.
Yeah. That's like the #1 thing. A lot of people are like, oh, my welds look like crap, or your welds look like crap, or whatever. My thing is like, did it fall apart? Okay. If the answer is yes, sorry. If the answer is no, then good job.
Right on.
But yeah, so we got all that done. Then we're gonna mount the coilover up with the bracket, and we're gonna make sure that we have clearance from this. And then we'll get it tacked up. And once it's tacked up, it should be good to go. So
show them the
what?
explain to them about the bottom tabs on the control arm. Did you want to explain that?
No. So there's a few ways you can do things. Okay. If you're not extending your control arms, I believe that this is perfectly fine the way it is stock. If you extend your control arms, for sure, you need to move your coilover out a little bit. So what it does by extending your control arm is you're making it longer. So like it was like this, and there's not a whole lot of leverage here. Now you're gonna make it this long, and now there's a lot of leverage because the coilover is staying in the same spot way back here, and then you're gonna add on a bunch of length. So what we did on my truck, and we may do on Beau's truck, I think he wants to do it, because it gives you more clearance as well. In the stock location, the coilover is almost straight up and down, and it's real close to this. We actually ground mine down a little bit, and that can be fixed. That's what we're currently going to do on Beau's truck. We didn't do this on my truck. We just put these in, welded them on, called it done. So we're going to lay it over a little more on Beau's truck and make sure it all clears and everything's good to go. But if you move your lower mount point out, it in turn pushes like the shock out more, which gives you more clearance as well for up here. But like I said, only if you're running extended lower control arms, you have to do it. But if you weld in your upper mount and it doesn't fit, you can move those out to make everything clear.
Also, check out our hats. They're super dope.
I like our hats.
Yeah, dude.
Levi has one too. If you guys want to be a cool guy like Levi, gotta get a hat.
We're gonna start putting our t-shirt link in the bottom of every video. In the description of every video, start putting the link to our store for t-shirts and hoodies and stuff. Dude, these hoodies are super dope. They come in amazing colors. Not yet.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna get one though. I mean, it's 100 degrees outside, so I probably won't wear it.
I was wondering.
Our hoodies look amazing.
So Beau got in here, did a little bit of welding, got some stuff done. He welded it like back here, a little bit over here. We can't really get to it with the intake on, and we don't feel like taking the intake off. It's welded really well, it's not going to come off. Definitely weld yours on all sides. We don't plan on this being in here for a lot longer.
We're gonna blow it up.
Beau wants to blow it up. So when it comes out, we'll get after that, and we'll get after this one.
We're blowing it up for you guys. We're gonna test. This is a 300,000 mile motor. We are gonna put a turbo on it. We're gonna run it at 5 pounds, then at 8 pounds, then at 10 pounds, 12 pounds, 50 pounds, and until it blows up. We may tighten the head studs, but other than that, it's completely stock. So we're gonna blow it up for you guys.
That'll be an interesting series on like what a stock K can handle. But anyways,
And it'll be cool to see it blow up.
I mean, I don't know about that. But Anyway, so we're gonna get back there when the motor comes out. Like we said, it's coming out. And then Beau just welded these 2 tabs on. He's doing the other side. We had to put one on the inside and one on the outside.
Oh shit. I need to
So, yeah.
over here.
He's doing the other side, and then we'll be done. I say we'll be done. We'll be done welding. Then we can start mounting coilovers, setting right height. Yeah, you gotta take your torsion bars out. So it's right here, that's your torsion bar. Get that out of the way. You can cut them, probably not a good idea. They're pretty easy to get off. You get down in here, and you gotta loosen this all the way up, and then there's this clip right here. Right there. Push that clip off, and it'll slide out.
Hey Ronnie.
Hello.
Ronnie's up under the truck for once today. Anyways, so we got the coilovers on. We're taking the torsion bars off. Mine's already off on this side. And Ronnie put his back in so I could show y'all this real quick. There is a big C-clip, this right here, that holds this part in right here. It goes right up here. So on the back side of this, you take your, where you adjust your torsion bars, you back those nuts all the way off. Then you pull that bolt out, and then you just pry. Where'd that C-clip go? That C-clip is right around here. It goes, well, if you can see, let me get the light in a different place here. That's stupid that I have the light there. There we go, boom. The C-clip goes right up around there. We used 2 screwdrivers just to pry it off. Worked pretty easy. It came right off, I don't know, 30 seconds or something. But anyway, after you do that, you should just be able to back this thing out. Go ahead and pull it out. It comes out of the front. Pretty easy out of that hole, and then it just backs straight out of there. Dang, so violent. So that's it. Torsion bars are off. Let me get out from under here and I'll show you all the coilovers. They are on. Bam! Coilovers. Coilovers are on. I haven't adjusted height or anything. I've got some pretty serious camber over here, probably 4 or 5 negative degrees, and I don't know. We're gonna put the wheels back on, put it on the ground, see what it looks like, and we'll get around to adjusting the height tomorrow. And tomorrow also, we will probably head over to the spot with the Miata and the hard body, and I don't know, see how these things roll. We'll see you in a couple seconds at the spot.
Getting ready for donuts.
Hey, we're on. Hey, what's up? It has been a couple days. I just woke up and I don't know what Ronnie's been doing. He's probably been playing video games all day. Where'd you work this morning? Ronnie worked.
My boss was like, I got a full day for you. I was done by noon.
Nice. Nice. Anyway, I don't know what we told you last, but we were working on the coilovers. We got them on, we got them done, and we just want to see if they stay flat through the corner, you know? We want to see if we can drift a little better with these coilovers on.
Yeah, if it'll keep the front of the truck level.
Yeah, that would be nice.
The intake's on too for this.
Oh, the intake is on. We're going to show you all the intake. In case you haven't seen the intake video,
I mean,
we're going to show you the...
It's already at like 2,000 views. It's a day old.
Dang, pow! Look at that intake.
Yes.
Boom. So, yeah, we're going to see if this thing stays on while we're sliding. I'm sure it will.
We're going to make these, if anybody wants one. We have a price and everything kind of figured out. So.
Yeah, we've had like a lot of people interested asking about prices and stuff, but like they ask about price and then you never hear from them again. But that's okay. You know, that's kind of the whole point of asking what the price is, but it's got to be worth our time and worth, you know, our effort. So, okay, we're going to hit this.
Say goodbye to the local losers. Well, here we go. I don't know how to zoom in, but I'm gonna do some donuts and then come around here. practice their transitions. Ronnie did a dirt drop. Woo! I hope I caught that on camera. I hope I caught that on camera. If I didn't, I'm sorry. Let's see how much speed they can get. Hey, that dirt drop though. He got a slide ways. Alright, they'll get it. There you go, boy. God, Beau's truck looks so good. I wish cameras had smell because rubber smells amazing when it's burning. I get clapped, it's all part of the business.
Huh?
If I get clapped, it's part of the business.
Where's all my camera?
What do you pay me for? You know? Glad I stood right here. That was awesome. Woo! Yeah! Chance for that Fabrication one. All right. Being fat helps that when people bottom out. Because look where Beau went. It's all crazy.
So luckily, hard bodies are built like tanks. Because I just went into this sketchy ditch over here, and I don't know.
It's pretty big.
I mean, it's the thing to do, right? Like lower your hard body to the ground and then try to go off-road.
Hey, just for the record, the first time like I got into drifting, Beau went out in my truck and he drove it into a ditch as well.
Yeah, so if you need your truck driven into a ditch, come see me. I'm going all out all the time.
Beau can put them in ditches, I can catch them on fire. We got you. However you want it destroyed, we can do it.
We hope our insurance companies aren't watching this right now. Anyways, I'm lacking in power. I can't keep the wheel speed up. It's real hot out here, so the tires are like super soft. If it was the dead of winter, I might be able to keep them spinning. I don't know, but it's lacking in power definitely to make this transition right here. So, but good thing we're doing a turbo really soon.
Real soon.
Real soon. Like probably sooner now. It's really ticking me off that I can't make this stupid little tiny transition.
You guys want to see something cool? Dirt drops.
So we brought the coilovers out. We tested them out. It's still a little soft in the front. I'm running the 450-pound springs in the front, and I have some 650s sitting at Ronnie's shop, so we're probably gonna swap them out.
Hey, it's called the Loser's Shop.
The Losers Shop. The Shop of Losers. Nice. But that's it. What else?
I don't know, like, it did okay. I don't think it was much improvement currently over before.
No. I don't think so either. It's not like it makes it easier to slide putting coilovers in the front. I didn't necessarily feel any better control, but then again, I've got these flat seats in here that, I don't know, they just don't hold me very well. I'm like all over the place. When you watch the video, watch, and you'll see me like hanging out the window and shit, trying to freaking stay in this truck. It's pretty ridiculous. But,
new seats coming.
new seats are hopefully coming.
Yeah, I guess.
I ordered them a couple weeks ago and haven't heard anything.
But you ordered
at
them
all.
like a couple weeks ago too.
Yeah, and the people canceled on me. So not awesome. Anyway. So one of our next few videos is going to be like a stable update video, because we've been talking about doing that, like doing updates on all our cars and telling like what's going on with them and what our plans for them are. Is there anything that we've planned that we haven't done yet? That we have yet to, that we like said, we're not going to do that.
I mean, I was gonna do a build on the WRX, but we're not gonna do that.
Yeah, but we didn't really get to working on that.
Yeah.
Like pretty much everything that we've said we were going to do on the vehicles that we're currently working on, we've done, right?
I think so. I mean, I think so.
Yeah.
I don't know. We have too many projects.
We do. Anyways, that's it for today. We slid around. I'm kind of disappointed with the truck's performance. I need more horsepower. More horsepowers. Just to do little stuff like this.
We want at least 700 horsepower on this.
Right. I would settle with 2. I would settle with 200 horsepower.
Is that enough?
Yeah. I mean, is it enough? I don't know. But like, it would like make this truck more fun.
Oh yeah. My truck was fast at 200.
Yeah, it was.
Like, it was fast. It was fast drifting. It was fast on the street. Like, I remember people used to race me in like their Hemi Dodge trucks and stuff, and I'd be like, "What?" and just gap them. I'd be like, "Why are you trying to race me, fool?"
We're still going to do our dyno video in the next week or two. We're going to do a timing video, see what kind of numbers we can get out of advancing the timing. And we're going to section off this intake elbow and see if, because one thing we noticed from the intake is like, it's real hot right now, but the thing is like, everything in the engine bay is like super, super hot.
Yeah. And you have to think like it's made out of aluminum, so it's a heat sink and it's running across the radiator and stuff. And
yeah.
if you really like want to make like a good cold air intake for your hard body, you got to relocate the battery
And run it like down.
Yeah.
To an opening.
Which would be a pain. That spot's okay. If it was sectioned off, but even then, I mean, it's not really great. I don't think we'd see 10 horse.
Especially
10
if you're
degrees
especially if you're drifting. You know?
Yeah, because
we're
there's no
we're like
airflow
whooping
anyway.
on these things. We're like whooping on these things. There's no airflow coming in the front, and like the engine's just heating up and heating up and heating up.
My Miata overheated. Beau's truck overheated. A little bit. Mine was like spitting coolant out.
Oh, was it really?
Yeah. Well, I forgot to turn the fan on.
Oh, well that'll happen. That'll happen.
Like drifting, first gear, pegged out.
Don't
bounced
put
off
your
the
fan
loader.
on a switch.
Yeah, it's a terrible idea.
Anyway, that's it for today. We'll see y'all later.
Bye, guys.